Hello everybody, my name is Strongbow1 and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. You are watching part 20. Now if you remember from part 19, we were just beginning to hunt down the assassin Thane. We are going to fly to his towers now.
The towers are heavily guarded, and you'll find more resistance closer to the penthouse. So, this assassin, you planning to stop him?
I'm just here to make sure he survives.
There they are, the Danteus towers. You'll have to get up to the second tower and cross the bridge to the penthouse. Her mercs will fight you every step, but it's your best chance.
Why don't we just save time and take the shuttle up?
She's got mercs with rockets just waiting for you to try. You get maybe halfway up before they shot you down. Besides, your assassin won't go in that way. Best to go in low.
Any last-minute tips about the towers?
The Eclipse mercs will be well fortified by now, and they won't want to disappoint Nasana. There's no automated defenses or traps, just focus on anything moving.
Alright. Let's do this.
Hold. Don't linger too long. They'll be here to greet you soon enough. Good luck, Shepard.
Yeah, so you remember how last episode was all about running around and talking to things, and my commentary was kind of boring, and it just wasn't fun. It just wasn't a fun time. It just needed to get out of the way. Well, not anymore. This episode is all about the action, and the guns, and the shooting, and the space magic. So yep, we're back into the regular rigmarole here. We have an actual level, so we should get some good gameplay going here. It has been quite a while, hasn't it? Like, it's been a month and a half since I played this game? Yeah, I think so about that.
Help.
He's still alive.
I can't feel my legs. My chest is killing me.
Who did this to you, and why?
We're just night workers. Nasana sent them after us. She sent the mechs to round us up, but we didn't hear. They just started shooting.
They just attacked you?
Yes, they were too slow. It was horrible. Everyone screaming. The merc said there was no time. Nasana wanted us out of the way immediately. Then the dogs.
He's not going to make it if we don't help him.
I can't breathe.
Here. That should ease the pain and keep you alive until help arrives.
Thank you. That helps.
Take your time.
I think I'm better. Find the other workers. Help them.
I need to get up to the penthouse. Any suggestions?
Take the service elevator to the upper floors. The bridge between the towers isn't finished, but if you're careful, watch out for the mercs. They're everywhere.
Why would Nasana kill her own workers?
To her, we're expendable. But I didn't realize she was that ruthless. My friends, co-workers, slaughtered. They were jumping off ledges to escape the dogs.
Any idea how many mercs Nasana's got?
A lot. Dozens of them are wandering around here all day. You'll find more the further up you go.
You should be safe here.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Yeah, so these Solarians didn't exactly have the best working conditions. What they didn't tell you is that their retirement plan is literally just a bullet to the head. It's kind of weird playing this game after about a month and a half. It just feels so weird. I've been playing a lot of games lately that are not, say, shooters. Mainly Portal 2 and Dragon Age 2. Fantastic games, by the way, but they've been eating up a lot of my Mass Effect time. So, playing this game was kind of weird, and I thought that rushing into a combat situation would prove less than successful, and I do come close to dying a few times in this, but overall, it's I wasn't too bad at it, that's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, combat's still really fun. I was immediately able to just turn the PlayStation on and just jump right back into this game. I know I've said this already, but Mass Effect 2 is a great game. And just the fact that I can pick it up and just play it without just leaps and bounds over anything else you'll play. So you'll notice we are still in our Spider-Man outfit. Yeah, we're still in our Spider-Man outfit. I wanted to change that, but when I loaded up my save, I was still on the planet Ilium. Remember where that was the hub world we ran around last episode? Yeah, I know, I forgot that one too. So, wasn't a lot of changes I could make. And there was this dog next to me that did I just forget about this? Yeah, I wonder why I exploded here. And there was a dog. Seriously, the dog. But a little bit about the mission. We're headed after Thane. Now, the reason I picked this mission first is because I want to ditch Miranda. Miranda is just... she's probably better combat-wise because she has both warp and overloads, which is effective against armor and shields respectively. But I really like Thane as a character, and in my last playthrough, I played as a Vanguard. I didn't really get to use Thane. He was one of my favorite characters, even just in those ship talks. But I didn't really take him on combat missions with me because he didn't really complement my playstyle. Here, with my magic dude, I'm hoping Thane will be a little bit better, and he really is just a kick-ass character. His personal mission, I'm not going to spoil it for you right this second, but I probably will in the near future, just because I forget things a lot. But his combat mission is probably one of the best, not combat mission, personal mission is probably one of the best in the game. Wow. This has become a common theme, but I cannot speak today. So, this mission is really just a lot of combat. Right here we're gonna have about, like, well, I don't know, it's 5 more minutes of combat. No, a bit more, like 7 or 8. This is a really long stretch of combat, and to be honest, if I wasn't so new, this would be if it wasn't my first time playing this game in such a long time, it would probably be very boring and tedious, as this really is nothing but just long corridors of combat and a not really exciting environment. Yeah, I figured I saw something change in my playstyle since the last time I played this, and it turns out that because I'm not so used to the powers yet, I found myself pausing a lot more often. Yeah, as you see there, even when I don't really have any use to it, I find myself just pausing to survey the battlefield. And right there, new mistake there, but I tried to throw a pole, but I threw a warp. I was wondering why it took so long to recharge, and then I realized, oh, I used the wrong power. Yeah, these enemies here are just robots. Yeah, they're not really exciting. This section isn't really a lot of... The recruiting mission isn't really that exciting or fun. Until you actually get to the end and meet Thane, but that's still a ways off from now. So, I'm just sitting here, combating, fighting these kick-ass combination of Singularity and Warp. Steal this by class combos. The class combo, I'm not sure if I explained them before, but basically what they are is that some biotic powers can be combined with other biotic powers. Biotic meaning magic. So, I throw out my black hole there, my magic black hole, and then if I have, say, Miranda throw out a warp, it'll basically combine the two effects, and the singularity won't be able to use, my black holes won't be able to be used anymore, they'll disappear, but it'll just explode, almost like a bomb. So you get to basically, if you're it's about to run out, or you're in a, or even if there's just a lot of enemies there, just bust that out, and it'll get them. Now right here, this is kind of a fail because every time I went to shoot, he shoots over. Every time I go to shoot, he pops up and immediately aims his gun right into that wall there. So I had to really back out to shoot. So, which was a real pain in the butt because I really couldn't find myself getting to any other cover. Oh, there we go. There I was able to shoot somehow. I guess by, I don't know, more magic. Yeah, I do. And I also found myself relying a lot more on my buddy's powers, which I just kind of let them do as they wish before. I really used, especially Garrus. He has a power called Concussive Shot, which is basically just a punch in the face from far away. Does physical damage. Doesn't do a lot, but it knocks him over. And I found myself selecting that a lot more often than I did. I guess because I was pausing more often. Why not? Other than that, no. I'm still not like giving my partners any sort of strategies. Kind of just like Garrus. I think he has a sniper rifle right now. He might not, but I just kind of let them do whatever they want. Except on part coming up here, you'll see that I move them. But beyond a couple of cases, sometimes I don't really find myself moving my partners that often. Around that corner was a bunch of enemies there, so I threw out a black hole to suck them all in. It's still awesome. You think after what? We're in here like 10, 11 hours here? You think after a while that using the same 4 or 5 powers, and especially Singularity, you think that throwing it every single time would get a bit boring, and the effect would wear off. And to a certain extent, I guess it does, but no, it really doesn't. Every single time I use it, I feel it's satisfying. Satisfying power to use. Here, I thought I was basically effed because, oh, nope. No, Warp is really one of those powers you absolutely have to have on one, if not 2 of your companions here. Warp, it's basically a staple of combat. It brings down barriers, armor, and it's one of the only powers that will do so. Until later on in the game when you unlock a bonus power. And if you recall, in the beginning of the game, I picked, since I started a new game plus, so I picked the bonus power of Warp Ammo. Also very good. But mostly I picked it because I didn't want it to get in the way and give me an unfair advantage. I'll probably pick a new power once I have the ability now. If I were to go to my research terminal and basically spend the points, then I would probably pick a new power. I'm able to, but there's not really a lot of powers I unlock. You unlock powers by completing squad members' loyalty missions. Basically, they'll get the power. Basically, they'll unlock a new power, and you have the option of picking that power for yourself too. So, I haven't done any loyalty missions yet, so I don't really have enough power to.
Please, don't kill us. We'll go. Hey, look, they're not Eclipse. You're here to help us, right?
It's one reason I'm here. Come on out. It's safe enough.
Thank you. We are in your debt.
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone, not a merc. He's on his own.
Well, whoever sealed us in here. When he found us, I thought we were dead, but he just closed the door and locked us in.
Locked you in. Sounds like our assassin was trying to keep them safe.
Assassin? Here for Nasana, I bet. She's got it coming. You treat people like this, it always comes back to bite you in the ass.
How many workers were in the tower? Are there many more of you?
Not alive. We were lucky.
Well, some got out before the dogs were sent in. Maybe a few are hiding somewhere.
Did you see the one who locked you in? Do you know where he might have gone?
He's no Solarian, I can tell you that. But I've no idea where he went. Sorry.
If he's after Nasana, he'll be heading to the upper levels.
Nasana's not exactly your favorite person?
She's a hard woman to work for.
That's an understatement. She works as long hours, no overtime, and this is what you get in payment.
She's unpleasant, to say the least.
Why not just quit?
We would if we could.
What's stopping you?
Our contract. We're stuck until the job's done. Quitting for any reason can be hazardous to your health.
We hear that anyone who leaves early tends to disappear. Probably just a rumor.
But who wants to find out for sure?
I need to get to Nasana's penthouse. What's the quickest way?
Cargo elevator is the only way up right now.
They're still working up top. Watch your step. Some of the walls aren't in, and it's a long way down.
Cold, too. I hate working up there.
I wouldn't stay here too long. It should be safe down on the lower floors.
I was just thinking the same thing. Let's go, everybody!
Thank you. And tell your assassin to aim for her head. 'Cause she doesn't have a heart.
Get moving!
Well, if Nasana wasn't about to get a bullet in her head, I would say that she would be the perfect person for Zaid. Really. They're both gigantic douchebags.
We're a little exposed out here, especially if anyone's in that elevator.
This is the part I was talking about earlier where I had to position my characters. Wasn't exactly a big deal, but
Moving to cover.
there's one. And I sent Miranda right out into the open and almost died.
Taking cover.
Great, right? Yeah, see how most of my powers are in red?
Get ready for close.
Actually, this isn't a very good example, but Overload's one of the powers you can use to destroy shields. Most of the powers that you can unlock in the game, you can only use on enemies with both armor and shields and barriers down, which means they're at health. So that's why Warp and Overload are so important, and that's why Miranda is a great companion, if not the best character, because she isn't. And we're about to go up to the bridge. Let's do it.
I haven't heard from teams 4 or 5. Don't worry, my team's always ready to go. I don't know where he is. Not yet. Don't worry about it. We don't need any reinforcements. I'll take care of it. It's under control. I'll go down there myself.
Turn around. Very slow.
Damn it.
Tell me where the assassin is, and I might let you live.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be wasting my time talking to you. You're not one of Nasana's mercs. Who are you?
Tell me where the assassin is.
I've got nothing more to say to you. If you shoot me, my team's right through there. They'll be all over you.
Is a little information really worth dying over? He's Nasana?
No. I suppose not. Okay, look. Last I heard, the assassin was down on the mezzanine. But the teams on the bridge think they might have spotted him. Nobody knows for sure.
Get out of here.
I'm going.
He owes you one. Anybody else would have killed him.
You can see at the beginning of that conversation I tried to be a little mean and forceful, and this really exposes one of the bigger flaws with the dialogue system, is that at the end, I really just couldn't push the guy out the window. I couldn't do it.
We've got reports of him on multiple levels.
Yeah, I really couldn't do it. So, one of the bigger flaws with the dialogue system is that there's no consistency whatsoever. I mean, you can be a gigantic douchebag 1 minute, or in the case back there, you can be a little bit forceful. And then the next dialogue choice be sweet and friendly and want to give hugs to everybody. And I don't know, kind of seems disjointed. But if you stick to a certain you stick to a certain personality type, it's really intuitive and it's fun. This is probably one of the only cases in... No, I'm not going to say that. But it is a great case that talking can be fun. And I completely missed it. See, right there, concussive shot by Garrus. Boom. Now I'm running around here, looking at his dead body, trying to find some ammo. One of the bigger concerns.
Where is everyone?
Here we have a new sniper rifle usable by Garrus. This is good.
What's going on down there?
I'm afraid your men aren't able to respond.
Garrett!
Oh, damn! Let's go time. After we stop for another one of those lovely rescue conversations. This one's actually pretty interesting, I shouldn't say that. I don't know whether I should edit these out or not. They're really not that...
Are you guys all right?
They're over quickly. Not that big of a deal.
Get back! Get back! I'll shoot!
Relax. Don't do anything you'll regret.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will. I said get back! I'll do it! Please, don't make me do it.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. What's your name?
I'm Talon. Don't come any closer.
Talon, I'm Commander Shepard. I don't work with the mercs, and I don't want to hurt you. I'm here to help.
Alright. Here. I don't feel so...
Talon! He's my brother. I just want to see if he's all right. Are you the ones who shot the merc?
It wasn't me. Your brother didn't do it?
No. Talon was standing here with me.
What happened exactly?
The merc found us and shouted at us to move. We panicked, and he shouted more. I thought he was going to kill us, then his head just exploded. Talon picked up the merc's gun, but we were too afraid to leave. Then you showed up.
A perfect headshot, with no collateral damage. Very impressive.
How safe is that bridge out there?
The bridge is stable, but the wind's your real problem. If it doesn't throw you off, the mercs will definitely try. There's a lot of them out there.
I'm looking for someone. Probably the guy who killed this merc.
Talon thought he saw someone following us, but he's been a bit on edge. I haven't seen anyone but the mercs.
Is the bridge the only way to the penthouse in the other tower?
From here, yeah. It won't be easy. Mercs are patrolling the other side. Whatever Nasana's hiding from must be pretty scary.
There were still mercs up here. You should get to the lower levels.
No need to convince me. Talon, come on, get up.
Can we go home now?
Yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you.
Well, yeah. That was pretty interesting. I really don't know what to say to that one. Oh, no. But what is pretty funny is that, you know, like, my brother is kind of crazy. And Garrus just like, perfect headshot. Yeah. I know it's not really supposed to, but it kind of puts Garrus in sort of a psychopathic light. Which, for me, it's just kind of funny. I thought it was worth pointing out. Here we got the ever so versatile warp. And Miranda. And me pulling that gas container towards me. In the exact opposite direction of where all the enemies are. So yeah, we're more combat, except this combat is not in an apartment complex, or not an apartment complex, or sort of a building. It's outside. So it makes virtually no difference. And I know it can get kind of boring at times to watch, but when you're playing it, honestly, it's not. And if you guys heard any door sounds just previously, ignore those. I don't have this room to myself, sadly. But, nice. Just have to make sure that Garrus has his, make sure Garrus has his new sniper rifle. He does. Yep. And I think we're just about close to wrapping up here. Got some element 0. I think I actually have more than I started with, and I spent a whole lot of it on upgrades. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So, until next time, I'm Strongbow1, and thank you for watching.